If you clicked on this video, you probably want to become elegant. Probably you are somewhat in the business world or you're extremely successful in the business world and you would like to enhance or elevate your image. What I'm going to say is, I'm Layla, I'm from Russia. I'm an image consultant and etiquette expert. I own an educational platform called The Feminine Way, as well as an image consulting agency called Everyday Elegance, where we help partners of successful men, businesswomen, and daughters of respected families in Europe improve their ability to be seen as more elegant and master self-presentation. This video is for everyone who wants to improve their image to be seen as elegant in 2025. Before we even dive deeper into maybe working with each other, or you're going to come to me or click the link in the description and then join the community that we have, or work with me one-on-one, whatever it is, or maybe you referred to me. Before we do that, I just want to explain the beauty of being elegant and how amazing it is. Only after you truly understand why you want to be elegant in business and relationships, it's only a matter of time till you achieve that. Otherwise, you will procrastinate and slack, and you will be lazy and you will get complacent, and I don't want that for you. And also, if you clicked on this video, probably you somewhat understand why you want to be elegant. Probably you want to be the best in what you do. Probably you are making huge amounts of money, or you are somewhat related to the world of money, or higher circles, or you are in a city that tells you be elegant, be presentable, otherwise you will not be accepted. This is what I work on in Dubai with my clients offline when they tell me, let's work one-on-one. I want to be way more presentable. I want to command respect when I walk into the room without saying a word, just with the mere presence, then we work on that. And also in Italy, when we work with our clients one-on-one as well, everything is really discreet. Everything is really private. However, some of my girls are such angels, and they do allow me to showcase a little bit who I work with, and I am in love with all the women that I get to work with, the models, the business women, the daughters of respected families, the cutest little angels, and also partners of really respected men. I get to do this for life, and I'm incredibly honored for everyone who have crossed their path with me. But let's get into it. I'm gonna sell you right now the why, not the how. And by the way, I have a wait. Okay, I'm gonna sell to you right now why, not the how, because I have a background in business consulting and sales, and it's business. A lot of the times people love to work with me, and I worked with men as well in the past because of my business mindset, how strategic and detail oriented I am. And right now I'm going to tell you why, not the how, because you will not even go and read my materials if you are not sold, right? So I'll be selling to you now why you should strive to become your most elegant self as fast as humanly possible. And I'm going to say that elegance is a lot about mindset and upbringing as well. But some of my girls would tell me that they wasn't they weren't brought up with etiquette, so they're curious to learn from me. That's absolutely all right. You don't, yes, being brought up with etiquette, it matters so much, and it gives you such an amazing foundation for life in general, and you just see how people behave differently when they were brought up in an environment where their parents or their family would be extremely maybe strict or perfectionist. You will see how their life path is just different. So they move faster, they achieve things faster, they think into the future. Bringing does matter, but not that much. We can learn all of it. At the end of the day, I'm an image consultant. I'm the one changing your mindset. I'm the one changing your perception of self and bending the image to your liking so you achieve the goal that you have in your mind. So, elegance is a lot about mindset and upbringing, yes, but we can always change it. Don't allow yourself to think this is who I am. No. Bend, shape shift into the version that your current life period tells you to shapeshift into in order to achieve the goal. The why. Elegance portrays authority, mastery, and hyperintelligence. The more elegant you are, the more people trust you and your ability to get them from point A to point B, to get them results or at least ensure smooth negotiation, which is always really nice. What I mean, in the business world, businessmen and businesswomen, and people in general, all of us, sometimes we just make things work out of nothing. We do every day things that we've never done before, and somehow we make it happen. Somehow we shapeshift into the version of ourselves that is suitable for resolving a problem. So elegant people are more trustworthy because they portray mastery. They are so in control of themselves. People feel that they go to that person and they feel whatever I'm going to tell to that person, that will be done. The way that they hold themselves, the way how self-aware they are, how in control of who they are, all of it portrays to another person that everything is going to be done. Whatever, despite the problem, the complexity of the problem, everything will be done absolutely perfectly. And I think it's beautiful. Why wouldn't you want to have such an image in general in life? Okay, the more elegant you are, the more people trust your ability to get them from point A to point B. This is the solution seeking, problem solving mindset, which is elegant mindset, or at least ensure smooth negotiation, which is always nice. Why is it always nice? Because sometimes not all things work perfectly well. Not sometimes, I'm sorry, every day in business. I'm sorry, every day in business, things just don't go well at all. We always have problems, but elegant people are so in control that they can smoothly negotiate whatever it is with the voice, etc. That's why I work with high ticket sales people, people who work in luxury industries, people who just get their job in a certain luxury industry and then they understand, oh, wait, I don't fit in here. I need to learn how to be elegant, how to smooth people with the voice modulation, with the way that they talk, the way that they speak, the way that they look at other people as well. Smooth negotiation. This is elegance. This is what we want. Let's go next. How you do one thing is how you do everything. You are playing in the top league at the moment. If you're watching this, probably you're playing in the top league. The rules are different here. Way more different. Way harsher. Everyone are sharks and tigers and bulls, and weakness is not allowed. And a mild mistake can cost you or your empire a ton. So how you do one thing is how you do everything. We all know that in the business world, it showcases to all people, all of our employees, friends, partners. How you do one thing is how you do everything. It showcases the way that you control yourself will be reflected in your business. So if you don't have that, then nothing is on point. Nothing is on point then. By changing yourself, you change everything in your business. Your business is you. You need to take control of yourself. As a woman of hyper-achieving men, we need to take control of ourselves even more because sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of the times, there is such a thing as a reputation management as well. We need to learn how to take control of ourselves, manage all of those little things and help become an ally for the men that we're with. Let's go next to the why. Second reason. Ultimately, elegant image allows you to demand higher price tag effortlessly because people will feel the value in you. And currently I'm going to show you the prices that we have in our Everyday Elegance Image Consulting agency. And honestly, whenever I show it to my clients, some of them say, sure, send me the link. Some of them say, okay, now I know, I'm going to start saving up money. Lately, I got on my Instagram 5 girls saying through my Instagram and also in my community, now I know the prices, I'm starting to save up money. And this is honestly such a, I think we've been in the industry for the past 3 years, and I think it's such an amazing sign of the kind of service that we are providing, because they trust us with our ability to get them from point A to point B. All of them are really goal oriented. Some of them want to improve and elevate their image for their husband because they love their husband so much and they understand what kind of an empire the man is running. So sorry. Very professional. What kind of empire the man is running. Some of them have really, really, they aim really, really high in life and they feel that they just don't fit in. They don't fit in. They fit in somewhere else, which means that they need to elevate their image. I am so honored, and girls, if you're watching this, I'm so honored that you started to save up your money. Really honored. While you are saving up, I'll be working with my current clients and we'll be waiting for you then. Okay. Show current. Yeah, everyday elegance image consulting. Why we have such prices? For some people, it can be really expensive, but I've worked with millionaires and billionaires, and I was helping them with their relationship. I was helping them get a wife that then will divorce them for money. Just think of the value of that. I was charging 8 to 12K at that point for 1 month of working with me. Think how much it costs for a billionaire or a millionaire in Dubai to get with the wrong woman that will destroy everything that he has built over the past decade or maybe 5 years or even more. Think of the value of it, how painful that is. And resolving such a problem, helping them with their image so they would attract the right woman, and helping them with their mindset, it costs so much to them. The value of it, their life and everything that they have built is on coin. So it's immense and it's huge. And I know people that charge even more, but those were my prices. And hence, no one is really asking, hey, can I pay less? No one is really questioning it, the power of elegance. Because they know, you know, probably already. I don't know for how long have I been able to win your trust already? If not, let's get going. The why. You attract what you are. So you end up attracting only exceptional people. The thing is, a lot of people are wondering why I just don't have a lot of following, but I do have the clients. First of all, the networking part, the connections, the kind of circle that I'm in, that I'm blessed to be in, the kind of circle that I grew up in. My mom worked in real estate and my father as well, their whole lives. So I grew up in this kind of circles, which I'm really grateful for. And also, it's the art of business. But I only attract really, really exceptional people. I either attract really exceptional people, or models, or incredibly gorgeous women, or incredibly smart women. Anyone else, average women, just don't stay with me. They just don't. They start working with me, then they understand the level of my perfectionism and how hard it is to keep up with what I'm offering to them. Or they cannot keep up with the intensity, or they cannot keep up with the standards of beauty that we're talking about. But again, we're talking about the top league. The rules are different. So here we go. You attract what you are, so you end up attracting only exceptional people. You inspire people with who you are. People feel proud to be known by you, to introduce you to others, to walk into the room with you, to be in one room with you. Specifically, elegant women portray that. So, if you would like to be a woman that walks into the room and everyone just looks at her, or all men are just drooling over her, or the men your man will be really proud to have you by his side. I literally got men telling me, I'm so proud that I'm walking with you right now into this room. You are so incredibly elegant. When I was growing up, I never knew actually that I was elegant. I was never aware up until I grew up and people started vocalizing that to me. That was so strange. But then I figured that's my superpower. That's why I was very, very quickly able to go into the business consulting agency in UK that I was working for and sell, for hundreds and hundreds of K a month, the services that they were providing to the business owners because of the way that I was presenting myself. People trusted me, the clientele trusted me, so they trusted my bosses as well. So I was making them a lot of money. So elegance is a superpower, and it gives you so much credibility. People trust you, and they feel proud to even be known by you. Fourth, elegance is efficient, as it focuses on optimizing your whole being for achieving your goals, either being an incredible ally to your husband or to sustain or grow the empire that you're building or the one that you're growing. Efficiency is everything in our lives. The top league. Efficiency is everything, right? So, example number one. I really like to tell stories because this is how you're able to understand the power of elegance. This is how you learn etiquette. You tell the stories, you give a lot of examples, and then people dive into that life scenario. And then when they are in the similar one, they're able to apply it. So, two examples. Example one, I was in Dubai trying to close an offline sales meeting, one real estate agent who was struggling to find a partner, but he was already in his 30s and he had never had a partner, a girlfriend before because he was Muslim. I went into the meeting. First of all, look at me. I not a model, but cute. Just a little bit. Okay, so the problem, I was trying to close him, but he was trying to close me at the end. So, and he was also showing romantic intentions at the same time. So it's three problems in one. That was so hot. But as an elegant woman, because you have an elegant mindset, it's just easier to navigate all of it. And here's how. The situation, you feel uncomfortable just naturally, and that's all right. In the business world, we're all every day we fear something, we feel the resistance, but we do it regardless, right? As women, or in general in life, the optimization that I want you to have, the mindset that I want you to have is I read his intentions, so I already have an upper hand, and now the wheel is in my hands. What I did, the whole meeting started, then we went for a walk as well as we were talking, and I understood that the men liked me, but I didn't take into consideration at that time. I forgot a little bit that I'm Russian. I tend to forget the power of this word in general in Dubai. I forgot that, and in general in the world. I forgot that. But then I also forgot the place where we met, and the place where we met, it was near the eye. And there, what do we have? We have a lot of real estate that is being bought by Russian people, specifically. Really, 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 really wealthy Russian people, right? And I was there. I was there after a dinner with my colleagues and everybody else, etc. That person walked up to me there after everyone left, and I went back home. And I forgot about it. But the thing is, there, specifically in that area, a lot of really, really young Russian girls leave because of their fathers. What does a Russian young, beautiful, let's say, beautiful girl, what does a Russian beautiful girl is doing in that specific area around those people? He walked up to me. He got to know what I do. At that time, I was working with hyper successful men, making a lot of money, but struggling in relationships. I told him what I do. So, what he did, he said that he was struggling as well. We went into a meeting, offline meeting, He tried to show some romantic intentions that he's interested in me, but when we went back to that area where we met, he was showing off the real estate and that he was selling, etc. The problem was we sat down. He was still really sweet, but we sat down and he started a conversation about how about we gonna start a commission-based offer. You would be offering your clientele that you're working with, that you have a lot of trust, me as a real estate agent who is selling specifically here the apartments. So I was trying to convert him into the client and figure out if I would be able to help him in general. But what happened was I was trying to solve a problem of him liking me, but the real problem was I'm Russian, young, beautiful, in a rich area of Dubai. So probably the man was trying to get his hand into the pockets, maybe of my father as well. What am I doing in Dubai, in that area where specifically Russian people are buying everything? Just, we never know what I was doing there. And you get this information, social intelligence, emotional intelligence, when you go into the trenches, when you go into the complexity of life, when you meet these interesting people, when you get to know them. And this is so interesting, and you only get to become more and more emotionally intelligent when you go through these things and when you analyze them and then you work with your mentor. When you're in the top league, the rules are so different. Sometimes there are some complexities as well because of the way that you look, or how beautiful you are, or maybe your blood. There are those complexities, and there is a certain stereotype that you will be portraying and that you'll have to move through by, first of all, having an upper hand in understanding, seeing through people, reading the room, reading people, but also shape shifting into the image that is the most optimized for the current or that situation in general. That's the example one. There is no reason for screaming or being irritated at somebody or something. It's simply inefficient. And if you want to be elegant, you need to establish a habit of thinking, what is the most efficient mindset in this situation? For example, in relationships. This is really simple, but maybe you haven't heard of it, and maybe your mind wasn't open to such a thought. But think, in relationships with your hyper achieving man, is it efficient for you to care if he writes you back immediately or in 24 hours? No. So why worry even? He's working probably so much. Maybe you're working as well so much, but he's probably working so much and his focus matters a lot, laser focus. If he wants to, he will reply to you. It's the average man that have time to reply because they choose to make a certain amount of money. But when you need to laser focus, when you need to always think about how to move the needle, what will drive more sales, and when you're managing so many people, when you have that strategic thinking non-stop, it's just this laser focus. And as a hyper understanding, hyper feminine woman who loves his man and who is on board with his mission, as a woman who is like that, we are hyper understanding, and we just don't worry. Okay, he doesn't reply in 24 hours, but he replies at the end of the day. That's what matters. And I think that's what this is, something that you just adapt because feminine nature is adaptive. Next, an elegant mind thinks, is it efficient for you to have a fear of failure in general? No. You'll be happy regardless because you take responsibility for your life. You have 7 plan Bs up in your sleeve. And if you don't have that, you'll find the person to help you or to teach you or to connect you with somebody. There is no place for fear in our minds of the elegant people. No place. No. Fear is just a thought. It's just a thought. It doesn't even weigh almost anything with the neurons and stuff. It's just a thought. It doesn't exist. It's not efficient to fear something. You don't have time for that. You don't have time to worry. There's only execution that exists. And it's applicable both for business and both for life in general, as a woman who's constantly helping out her men as well, right? It's applicable for both. So, is it, good to think, oh, I fear this? No, I just need to go and do this. I just need to go and talk with that manager in that restaurant. I just need to go execute, help him out, find this person, talk to this person, win this negotiation, make this person agree to something, use my charm and femininity to make somebody agree with something. No place for fear. Everything is about efficiency and about achieving the goal. And we can do it both in feminine way and, oh, name of the community that we have, both in the feminine way and in the business as well. Then, is it efficient for you to not be in your feminine around your hyper masculine men? No. So we soften, we become playful, we trust his leadership because we as elegant women, we chose him. An elegant mind is the mind that takes responsibility for its own happiness or fulfillment in life. Because I think we shouldn't strive for happiness. I think it's okay to strive towards freedom, certain sense of freedom. But happiness, you just feel it from time to time. But other than that, I think it's not really a destination. Ultimate happiness, it's not really a destination. It's not efficient for us to not be in our feminine because there are certain dynamics in this world that just work. They just work. A feminine woman, an elegant woman, and a hyper masculine man. It just works. It just works. It's so efficient. And then you see a couple that is like that and they're so hyper successful and both gorgeous and both beautiful. And I think it's beautiful in general. So, understanding the mindset of elegant people, an elegant mindset is key towards achieving it. It shapes the way you think, it shapes the way you make decisions in business, it shapes your business etiquette in general. An elegant mind is hyper conscious and hyper understanding. It sees through everything, and that's why elegant people know etiquette, because etiquette is a psychological, historical, and cultural backed up code for the most efficient behavior in society. Again, efficient, something that allows us to have an upper hand in any situation. Why? In order to achieve smooth, just, light life and success. This is it for today. The introduction into elegance. You have probably not seen anything like this online because people don't talk about elegance in this way. I really, really hope that I was able to sell you the idea of why, because if you have found this video, you have probably already clicked on so many videos in regards to elegance, how-tos, guidelines, etc., but nothing really helped. That's why you are still trying and seeking maybe mentorship, one-on-one, offline, online, and that's why I wanted to give you a different perception, a way deeper perception of elegance. Let me know if you'd like to work together one-on-one, offline or online. The links are going to be in description. And again, we have a community where I chat with my girls in the group coaching calls every week on Wednesdays. Every week we are having so much fun. All of them are so sweet. I'm so incredibly honored to work with my girls one-on-one as well and meet with them around the world and get to work with them around the world. I'm really honored each time when they trust me with their transformation, when they trust me with my knowledge, because everyone chooses their mentor. There are quite some etiquette mentors around the world, but not a lot of them. And I think not a lot of them go deep enough into the understanding of the mindset, the elegant mindset. And if we don't see as many elegant people nowadays, which means that we need to do a better job, right? So I hope that you loved today's video. Comment your thoughts, what you think, if you're interested, if you love this video. I will see you in the next one.